Shalom and welcome to Purim Seuda. This year is entitled When to Have the Meal this Friday on Purim Erev Shabbat. So in the first part we mentioned the different issues involved, the fact that we want to have a nice Purim Seuda. That's the day, the 14th Friday for those outside Yerushalayim. On the other hand, want to have a nice appetite for the Friday night meal. So it's always important to know halachically, there's no isser to make a Purim meal, the Ramah says in Reish Mem Tet. There's no isser to have a Purim meal. That's its day. Once it's its day, it's technically mutar. I'm not talking about an isser. The other thing is, even if it's not technically isser to have a meal 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, still you want to have a nice appetite for the Shabbat meal as well. The Aruch LaShulchan goes so far as to say, why is it that you're allowed to have the meal on Friday, even though it may limit your desire for the Friday night meal? Oh, it's safe for mitzvah. You're right now involved in the mitzvah, so it won't be that have such a strong desire at night. So that's it. I'm involved in this mitzvah. Still, as Jews, we want to get all the mitzvah and do them all right. So therefore, the Mishnah Berurah says, l'chatchilas, try to have it before Chatzot. So it actually means to have the main part of the meal before midday. It's 11:50. So it starts at even 11:30ish or so you can have a good part of the meal, at least begin the meal. Some Aruch LaShulchan just have it at least start, have Hamotzi before 11:52. And that's great. I agree. If you could pull that off, that's wonderful. The only thing I would add in is the following. You have a lot of children, a family has a lot of children, and they're going to be taking the kids to the Morah and the Ganedet and the Rebbes, and it's going to be a rush because we need to get in by 11:52. And it's going to take away from the simcha of the day and how badly the children need the simcha of the day during the Corona year. And the wife's going to feel pressure, to me, have this stringency of starting before Chatzot, where it's going to come as a price is going to be paid, the Simchat Yontif of the family, Simchat Purim of the family, then to me it's not Shaveh. If it's an absolute need, you have to sell 11:52 no matter what. Okay, so if there's pressure, try to minimize the tension. But it's not. It's preferable. So therefore, my humble opinion, if the family could go and get all the mishloach mano and get all the preparations done and can start before Chatzot, Kol HaKavod, it's wonderful. You're running a little bit late. Half hour later or so, then maybe just daven Mincha Gadol at 12:30, whatever the Mincha would be, and start the meal then and go for a couple of hours. And then you won't have, you don't go till 5, 6, go to a couple of hours, and then you finish 3 hours or so before sunset, as the Shulchan Aruch advises. And then you really can have a nice Seudas Purim, enjoy the day with the children, and have a nice appetite for the Friday night meal as well. So just to summarize, if you could pull it off, to have the meal beforehand and everyone's happy, get everything done in time, the simcha, roga come, that's the best. A little bit delayed, then that's fine as well. And once it's delayed, if it's half hour or so, then it's time mincha, might be best to have mincha at that time. And then proceed from there, making sure you leave a few hours before Shabbat so you can have a nice appetite for the Shabbat meal. Shalom.